Hey, how's it going, people? Episode 9, The Point Podcast. Mike and Brad here.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
How are you?
I'm fucking fantastic.
Wow.
Freaking fucking fabulously fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
well, that's good.
It's a good day.
Is it?
It's freaking gorgeous outside.
It's a fucking bullshit day.
Why is it a bullshit day?
It's just a bullshit day.
Don't start it out like that. Be positive. Positive.
Dude.
Positive nature. Just keep swimming.
Dude, I don't know.
Tell me.
It turned into a nice day.
Yeah.
Outside. It's a little chilly, but it's nice and sunny and smells crystal clear.
It's light jacket weather. And after all this rain, everything smells freaking clean.
Yeah.
So nice. Love it. Come on. So what's wrong?
It's fucking lame, dude.
Something's lame.
Just all the bullshit.
What bullshit?
Car problems, fucking housing problems, money problems, work problems, female problems. It just never ends, does it?
Dude, you need
It ends eventually.
You need a beer.
I know. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. That doesn't help. I need a fucking cigarette is what I need. Because the debt stacks up, female problems, rejection stacks up, work problems, rejection at work stacks up, and then you just want to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking lame. But you're like, I can't smoke a cigarette. Why not? Why can't you smoke a cigarette? Because it's bad for you, and even though it may help anxiety or help relieve stress in the moment, it basically just makes it worse as time goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just adding another issue.
Oh, you're definitely adding another issue, and you're probably just gonna feel shitty, and then it's gonna make it worse. Because then 2 hours later, if something else happens, like you break your phone or something, then you're just like, oh my god, now I need a fucking cigarette really bad.
Fuck my lungs.
Yeah.
I need a cigarette. I need some unstressing.
It's so gay.
Oh gosh, man. You know, I'm sorry.
I took my car to Les Schwab today to get it fixed, get 2 new wheel bearings in the back, and they're like, okay, cool, $650. I'm like, okay, let's do it. You know, that's a lot. It's a lot of money.
Fuck.
And then they call me and they're like, oh, we can't do it. We don't have the tool to do it. They're like, but you're going to need to get it done. And my buddy already looked at it last weekend, and he didn't have the tool to do it either. Right?
So what, you gotta take it somewhere special? Like a Subaru dealership?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's lame. Or I could just get a new car.
You could just get a new car.
And then that's just more debt, more monthly payments.
Yeah.
On top of the dog bill.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got debt-free, right?
Yeah.
First of the year, I was debt-free. Then came the dog bill, $2,000, first week of January.
Bammo.
So I'm still paying on that. And then I needed a down payment to move somewhere. So I started just living off the credit card and trying to be frugal with it and letting my paychecks just go into the bank and just stack up and sit there. So now I have a down payment for a place, like a pretty good sized one. But now I still have the credit card debt, which I can't pay for a while.
Yeah.
Because the money in the bank is for a down payment somewhere. And then it's like the car thing. And it's like, fuck you.
Shit. Yeah, you're getting kind of...
It's so lame.
You're in a tug of war, man.
And then let's just say I was denied a promotion at work a couple times. So then it's like, fuck. It makes you feel like all your hard work's going nowhere, right? A couple times, like in the past month and a half, which is all good. No problem. I'm patient. It's fine. You know, I'm still thankful. But it's lame. And then the girl you like's like, hey, how's it going? And you're just like, oh, it's going good.
Hi, pretty people. Dude, I didn't know about any of this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And then it's like, oh, it's going good because you know you want to appear
positive.
You want to appear like you got everything going for you, right?
Positive. Yeah, that freaking sucks.
It's lame. Well, it is what it is.
Well, you know what they say. You're either coming out of a crisis, going into a crisis, or in a crisis.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, and shit, you know that tug of war with the debt. I mean, this is me being like, silver lining, which is fucking stupid because I'm never silver lining. I'm pessimistic realist guy. But, yeah, that whole debt thing, you're loading up some debt as you're getting your stuff settled, but then just kind of, you'll hopefully work that off, man. So,
I know. So it's like, do I fix the car? Do I get a new car?
And think about it. At least these are things that are like if you told somebody about this, they'd be like, "Oh, dude, that's completely understandable." You're like, "Oh, my dog was sick. Had to get him helped.
Right.
My car's fucking breaking. That's my transportation. I gotta get that fixed.
Right.
I need to get a new place.
Right.
You're not like, dude, I spent all my money on drugs
Right.
and gambling and hookers and shit. And people are like, you got a fucking problem.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Instead,
yeah.
people are like, dude, I'm sorry. Like,
It's true.
So
It's true.
I mean, I don't know. Shit, maybe go on Fund Me. Be like, I'm trying to stay fucking debt free, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm really having a hard time. Maybe I want to throw me some cash.
On Fund Me.
You can't.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work.
Dude, people are.
That sounds really
desperate. People are asking for money. There's some people out there that probably be like, dude, I want to help somebody out, make them feel better, because it'll make them feel better in some way. So you're just technically helping someone else feel better by helping you feel better, and you're really not begging. You're saying, hey, people, guess what? I'm trying to do the best I can. If you don't mind helping out a bro, help a bro out. Instead of sitting there on the street going like, spare some change. I'm doing jack shit to save myself. Spare some change.
I saw one picture of it had a homeless guy, and then it had 3 people, and one said like above there was numbers above each one, and above one guy it said $1,000 in credit card debt. Another guy it said $500,000 in like over their head in like a mortgage or something like that. Then another guy was like $25,000 in like gambling debt. Then it showed the homeless guy and it was like has $6.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah,
but all the other guys were in like suits or whatever. Like it looked like they were living a comfy life, but they're all in debt. And the homeless guy who has nothing he's positive $6. Crazy.
That's so fucked up.
It's fucked
now
up.
If I think about that, my bank account makes me really sad. Damn it!
Sorry.
Damn it! No, it's all right. It's fine.
And I went and looked at a 2-bedroom, 1-bath place that's for sale.
For sale?
For sale. And it looked a lot nicer than I expected. I thought it was going to be like a dump, but it looked really good. And so I called my home loan guy who I worked with about a year ago, but never followed through in purchasing a place, which was for the best. But I called him, and he's fucking off vacationing in the Caribbean right now, doing blow, fucking hookers, and partying and living the good life.
Is this the guy you want to help you buy a house?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he won't be back till next Friday. So he's like, get all your paperwork together. I bought a scanner from Walmart for $30 because I don't want to go to the library and deal with that disaster again.
I saw that.
And so I'm going to send him all that shit and see how much I get approved for. Just because having a pit bull and not having to worry about a landlord would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that'd be fucking amazing.
And then the sort of place it is and where it's located in, I could maybe live in it for like 5 years and then rent it out to somebody. I don't know.
A good young adult place.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And 2-bed, 1-bath. It's kind of a little spacier garage, backyard. So it's like, it's not a big-ass 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom mansion that I can't even fill.
Which you don't need.
Yeah, that I definitely don't need, but it's bigger than a 1-bedroom place.
Uh-huh.
And having a garage would be, I've never had a garage since like living with my parents, you know, which would be awesome, not having to scrape fucking snow off your car, you know, slipping and falling and breaking your back.
That would be nice. It's funny how like people are like, oh, I need to get the space. I need to have it. I need to get it. Like a big place. Like I remember down in Utah, I was living in a 2-bedroom. We're like, this is getting annoying. I want to live in a bigger one. So we got a 3-bedroom. So now we have a bedroom for the kids, our bedroom, and an office. Well, we never fucking used the office. So
Nobody uses an office.
So apparently, well, like in my mind, I'm like, dude, this would be great. It has the space to go. It just turned into kind of like the storage room.
Yeah.
And so I started thinking about it. I'm like, shit, we just needed a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
That's all we fucking needed.
I don't think I need something very big right now.
The 2-bath was nice though.
Oh yeah,
not having to share a bathroom with the boys was really good.
Yeah,
like, right. You got all your cute little fun toy stuff set up in your bathroom. I don't have to worry about the mess or anything because it'll be cleaned.
A lot of these places for sale around here are like 3-bed, 1-bath, and I'm like, ugh. Even just living with one other person with 1 bathroom, it still sucks. But it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe not. We'll see. If by the time the home loan guy gets back from, the end of the world party or whatever. And the paperwork's all
end
through.
Of the world party. Cocaine, Caribbean hookers.
He's going for gold. And once the paperwork all goes through, if the house isn't available anymore, then it just was meant to be. If it still is, the realtor said I should get an inspector to look at it and print me out a fucking 25-page report on it. He said it's a good idea, even though it's like $400, because if you buy it and the roof falls through, nobody cares. It's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I hope fucking goes well for you, man.
But it's just, I got boxes everywhere. The closet's full of packed boxes. I was going to make some food last night, but I packed up everything to make food already. So it's just now I just have to fucking wait. and continue to pay rent here like an asshole.
Like an asshole?
Like
no.
a fucking asshole.
That's not an asshole. It's so negative. So negative. Hey, but just a prior lot of moving experience, and I'm sure you've had it.
Yes.
Last things to pack, bathroom stuff, kitchen stuff.
I know.
Last things you touch.
Well, I figured I'd pack up the shit I don't use.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you realize, that's right. I eat.
Yeah.
I need to cook
Sometimes.
shit. Sometimes. That's why you look so skinny. Still looking skinny.
Thanks.
So, whereas I'm gaining weight, and I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing.
Bad.
Well, my clothes are still fitting.
Well, that's good.
I mean, my shirts are getting a little tighter, but my pants are still
It's
fitting.
the beer.
I don't drink a lot of beer, though.
And the KFC.
I don't eat KFC.
Okay.
So that's the thing. I don't eat bad. I snack a lot, which is obviously unneeded calories, and I like fucking bread. That's what's killing me.
Yeah, that's bad, dude.
Like, I love pretzels and pasta and freaking sandwiches and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then there's beer. So I'm like, all right, I need to sacrifice the bread and just keep the liquid bread, and then that would be good. Because I have like maybe on average.
Oh, the beer is liquid bread?
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
it's liquid bread. It's good for you. Drink till we spew. I mean, it's a funny song. I remember it's a long time ago. Anyway, but like if I drink like one bottle of beer a day, which to me sounds fine, that's not that bad.
I wouldn't say that's bad, no.
Yeah, and I don't eat horribly. Like, I'm not cramming Big Macs and shit.
Right.
And I drink a lot of water, and I try to go.
Do you eat breakfast?
I try to eat breakfast.
That's a hard one.
I used to be horrible at it. Like, I probably didn't eat breakfast for like 3 years.
Yeah. I feel like your stomach's like shrunk in the morning, so it's like I eat half a banana, and I'm like, I can't eat more because I'm so full. Like early in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're supposed to eat a big breakfast like a king, and then just go down from there, a tiny little dinner.
Yeah, we
so
talked about it in one of our first episodes. Yeah,
Mm.
like big breakfast, little lunch, little dinner.
It's hard.
So
It's so much easier to go the other way.
I'm doing better, though.
Yeah.
Like, I have my little lunch pail, and I put like bananas and oranges and apples and yogurt, and like I'll make a sandwich.
Nuts, you need some nuts in there.
Nuts, and you get some nuts.
Yes.
And then I like to have orange juice and eggs, so that's good.
Yeah, orange juice is amazing.
So I'm trying. I really think it's more like,
I just want to smoke cigarettes and eat Taco Bell.
yeah, you died really quickly.
Dude.
And you'd feel shitty when you did die. You'd be like, I'm so backed up, I need a shit, and my stomach hurts, and my lungs hurt, and I'm hacking up stuff. God, that'd be a horrible way to go out.
Oh, fuck, but it'd be so nice.
How would it be nice?
Just because it tastes good, and you get to smoke cigarettes.
I would totally eat Joel's more than Taco Bell. Joel's is better. Joel's is this place in our town, everyone, that is fucking fantastic Mexican
But you
food.
still just can't eat Joel's forever. You gotta treat Mexican food like a dessert. It's so bad for you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so much sodium.
Not
all
that
the cheese and beans, high sodium.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of cheese.
But that stuff's better than the Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, it's better than Taco Bell, but it's still Mexican food's still not the best.
I think you'd be able to survive on Mexican food. Shit, there are people that do it all the time.
Mexicans get crazy fat when they get old. Especially Mexican women. They get to about 40.
Yeah, but they look so happy.
They do look happy.
They look so. They're not
I'm
laying
moving to
over. They're
Mexico.
like, yeah, do it. Go to Cabo.
I've been there.
Pull a Ben Stiller off of the Heartbreak Kid.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was about.
It's about a guy that can't make up his damn mind.
Is it a love story?
It's a really fucked up love story. Yeah, like this dude, he thinks like he's not being an adult, and so he gets in this relationship with this chick, and they get married, and then once they get married, like everything shitty just happens. Like he ends up finding that she really annoys him, and like he finds out she was a cokehead, and she's in a shitload of debt, and she doesn't actually have a job, and then he meets this chick on his honeymoon down in Cabo, and then like he starts like trying to get with this chick on his honeymoon, and like avoiding his wife the whole time.
Yeah.
And then that train wrecks, and then he freaking gets stuck in Mexico and has to get out of Mexico, and he gets out of Mexico and goes sees the woman. She's like getting married and whatever, and he's like, ah, damn it.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a fucked up movie. It's funny, but it's fucked up.
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I watched both the Kill Bills yesterday.
Oh, such good movie.
The first one's better than the second one.
I totally agree.
When I was watching the second one, I was like, ugh, it's just not the same.
It's not.
It's weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the ending part where she confronts Bill.
I don't know. It kind of slows down then, seems like.
Oh, yeah.
The only part I really liked about the second one, I don't know. I like the story of the whole Michael Madsen character in the trailer. all that kind of stuff was cool, but it seemed like everything else was just could have been different. Could have been a little bit more thrilling.
That part actually pissed me off the most in that movie.
The snake eating him?
Yeah, when he gets killed by that one bitch.
Oh, that
and
sucks.
I was like, God damn it, I really wanted to see what Bill's brother was like.
Yeah.
And then she freaking fights and snacks that bitch's other eye out. And she's freaking out, leaves her in the trailer, freaking the fuck out.
The first one was better.
Yeah, the first one was totally better.
I also watched Adaptation. Have you ever seen that?
No.
With Nicolas Cage.
No.
His weird movie.
Adaptation?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage has some weird shit.
Yeah.
Do you know that he bought the most haunted house in New Orleans?
Really?
Yeah, like the house in New Orleans that's like reported to be like the most haunted fucking place in that old ass town.
What a weird creep.
And he freaking buys it. And it's like, God damn it, that's weird.
That is weird.
I mean, go for it, Nicolas Cage. Fuck, that's crazy. Shit. Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage, man. He just bees himself and he's freaking succeeding.
Oh, yeah. I heard this thing about Hugh Jackman owned the rights to a movie. I forget what the movie's called. Maybe I can find it, even though I'll just distract myself Googling and not be able to tell a story.
That's a hard one. Hugh Jackman
owns the rights to a movie about the government planning and following through with the plan to assassinate Martin Luther King. But he's not. He's just kind of holding the card, holding the rights to it, and he's not really going for it because it's so crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, how the hell did this rumor get started? Like, how do people know that he has the rights to this movie?
Well, I guess. I don't know.
Lee Daniels to direct Hugh Jackman and Martin Luther King.
The conspiracy theory drama Orders to Kill about the assassination of Martin Luther King. Weird, right?
Yeah, that is really weird. I wonder
that
why
sounds like a good idea, but it's like, is that a true story? Is it going to be like based on a true story?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know either.
For the conspiracy theory drama Order to Kill about the assassination of Martin Luther King, according to the LA Times. With Daniels directing, Jackman will star as William Pepper, the lawyer who has argued for decades that on April 4th, 1968, the U.S. civil rights activist was murdered by unseen forces, including the U.S. government.
Woo! Powerful.
You know what? That actually doesn't surprise me at all.
Like, no.
Everyone's like, oh, our government wouldn't do something like that. It's like, are you retarded? Of course they would.
Of course they would.
Because they can get away with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
That's a good movie, though. I'd watch that shit.
Yeah, that sounds like some cool stuff. That'd be interesting, though. If, like, that came out, would people, like, start investigating?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Like, they actually found the people that did it, if it happened. Because, I mean, yeah, like, this dude that's in the head of this movement, he just happens to die.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Crazy. And, there's a cool story that Martin Luther King, it's very well known, even though a lot of people don't know. It's very well known, and it was clear that he had a lot of side chicks. You know, he had Coretta Scott King, who he was married to, but he was boning down on people all the time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he was. And because the FBI was investigating him, so they would set up recording devices in, like, his hotel rooms and, like, cars that he was in and, like, tap his phone and shit. And they were like, it's clear that he's smashing all these women out here, right?
Smashing.
Because they would record it. And so what they did is they were trying to bring him down. So they got Coretta Scott King alone before, and they showed her the tapes, and they showed her the evidence, pictures and shit. They're like, he's clearly cheating on you. He's not a faithful husband whatsoever. We need your help to bring him down, basically. And she was like, no. She's like, this movement is bigger than my marriage. I'm not helping you guys.
Well,
it's like, boom!
Way to go, lady.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not surprised. And I think that's a tactic a lot of people use in the government. This is my own little conspiracy. Like,
she's so gangster.
Yeah, gangster. Way to go. She's like, yeah, fuck you.
This movement is bigger than my marriage.
So, you know what's probably funny? She was probably just had some other guy, too.
Hopefully.
She's just like, yeah, my husband's banging some people, whatever. I got this guy over here. But maybe not. But it's so easy to just, especially nowadays, where your file and your computer, like everything
on your phone.
Oh
yeah.
They can hire some freaking guy who lives in a condo.
Yeah.
A hacker.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, this guy right here who's against, let's say, guns rights or LGBT, whatever bullshit.
Right.
Any kind of thing that he's fighting against. I want you to go on there and I want you to put some shit on his computer that shows that he's actually contrary to what he stands for in the eyes of the public.
Yeah.
And then they just happen to find this shit.
Yeah.
And now
like he has got a bunch of gay porn searches or something like that.
Apparently, he's got a bunch of gay porn or like kiddie porn or some shit like that.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Exactly. And it's not like you can do everything you can to be like a good person.
Yeah.
And then they pull up a laptop and be like, we have 10 years of history of you freaking corresponding with other people to do this. And we have hundreds of thousands of pictures and you are a fucked up sick guy. And you're like, that's not fucking true. Like, there's no way I would never do that. And they're like, it's on your computer. And now everyone fucking thinks that you're now that kind of person.
Oh, that's
and it doesn't
so
matter
terrifying.
So they don't need to freaking kill you anymore. They just need to destroy your reputation.
Yeah. Credibility.
So
fuck.
That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
So
maybe Martin Luther King wasn't doing any of that, and they just fucking faked recordings.
Maybe.
I mean, and they were just trying to get to him.
I mean, it's with that kind of money and that kind of access to daily life stuff, it wouldn't be that difficult.
No, it wouldn't.
So, I mean, we're now past the stage where we have you stabbed in a dark alleyway in the rain.
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously it's going to get, there are some people where it gets to that point where they kill you.
Right.
But killing creates martyrs and they try to avoid that.
Wow.
So it would make sense that they kill Martin Luther King and make it look like something else.
Right.
So now he wasn't killed, he just died. Which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
So I would not put it past the government to do that. So if I watched that movie, I'd probably be like, oh, that sounds like something the government would do.
Speaking of movies, did you see Deadpool?
I did see Deadpool. Oh my, everybody.
Dude, there's so much backlash over it. Like moms and shit.
Fuck those moms.
I know.
Fucking stupid ass bitches.
Was it good?
Oh my God. It was amazing. It was everything I hoped it was.
Nice. That's cool.
And more. I mean, just like the opening credits. I mean, the parts throughout the movie, the comedy. I mean, some of the comedy got a little layered thick, like some conversations. But then I said to myself, like, this is a comic book character. It's supposed to be this exaggerated. So I enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Ryan Reynolds is freaking fantastic in it. The chick who's in it is freaking smoking ass hot.
Who is it? T.J. Miller is in it. You know who that is?
T.J. Miller? I don't know. Is that the British
funny
dude?
Comedian who has got like kind of buck teeth?
Oh
and
yeah. He's his friend. He's a friend of his. And
Morena Basra, whatever that name is.
Morena Baccarin. Yeah, she's freaking smoking. Everyone, we're looking up right now. Yeah, that chick's hot. And like everything about this movie, I loved. And I saw all this stuff coming out where parents are like, this is so like inappropriate for children. Like they should have advertised it better for children and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's rated R, you dumb
it is.
retard.
Oh, they're so
How about
stupid.
you look up what the freaking movie's about and then, I don't know, be an adult and get someone to watch your kid instead of taking your damn kid to the movie.
Oh, yeah, I know her. She's been around.
Oh, dude, she's pretty. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah,
man. Freaking cracks me up. I think parents, especially parents that complain about this kind of stuff nowadays, are probably just like, they're retarded in an unmedical or they're just
undiagnosed.
They're socially retarded. Like, oh, I don't know what a rating means. Oh, I don't look up stuff about movies. I just take my kids to it.
Like, it's a comic book movie. It must be appropriate.
Yeah,
it's like, well, you're assuming, so that's what you get.
I mean, he makes a freaking trailer that says, this is an adult story.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I mean, it's like, it's obviously not for your kids.
Obviously.
And you know what's funny, though? Because we were watching the movie, and there were two young teenagers in front of us with their dad. And when I say young teenagers, I mean like 12, 13, 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
And even I was like, damn, those kids maybe are a little too young to see this movie.
Right.
But they're at that point where they can look up worse on the internet without their parents knowing.
Oh yeah.
So it's especially like there's a scene where they're at a strip club.
Nice.
And it's like, boobies everywhere. Let them check it out. And I'm just like, yeah. And then I see the two kids. I'm like, oh, that's awkward. Just keep watching the movie. Oh, it's so good. So you haven't seen it yet?
No. I'll see it.
Fucking go see it.
I'll see it when it comes out to the internet.
No, just go see it now. Just go see it now.
I don't want to pay for it.
Oh, it was so worth it. This is one of those movies where it's worth it. It really is.
Yeah, we'll see.
I was thoroughly satisfied.
Good, that's good.
Thoroughly. So everyone, Deadpool, freaking 5-star, 2 thumbs up.
Nice.
Fucking fantastic. Go enjoy it. So especially if you're into that kind of crap.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I just want to thank Kanye West personally, from me, from my heart, from my soul, to thank him very much for making a very good album. The hip hop gods are smiling. The Life of Pablo is out, and I fucking loved it. It is soul music, it is gospel music, it is fucking inspirational, and it definitely got me through this week. So thank you, sir, and I wish you continued success in all you do.
I could just say fuck that guy. That's good that it got you through it. Music's fantastic, man.
The art has to stand alone from the individual. He may be a douchebag.
Okay. I will be on board with that.
It's like Michael Jackson. Maybe he touched little kids. I don't know about that. I wasn't there. But his artwork will be playing it at barbecues in 100 years still because it's phenomenal. So I have to disconnect the artist from the person.
Okay.
Or the art from the person. You know what I mean?
Because I know what you mean. When you fucking said that, I'm like, Kanye West, you mean that freaking ashtard, that freaking $53 million in debt? Freaking retard?
I don't see how he's $53 million in debt.
I could see how he is.
If he is, though, he's got to have another bank account that has $200 million in it. He's just not paying the debt.
Let's hope so. Maybe. So all I know is I totally agree with you. The art stands alone from the character.
Right.
Because when you said
when
you started talking about his album, I'm like, really? Like Kanye West? Listen to that piece of trash?
Yeah, it's good. He's one of the greatest producers of all time.
You sure? I don't listen to his stuff, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
The only song that I've heard of his recently is, and it's like a freaking old ass one, and I hear it because my girl freaking bought it and put it on one of her playlists. Is
Word.
What is it? Stronger. I think it's strong. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's from like 2007.
Yeah, it's like an old ass one. That's like the only one that I have on my iPod.
Man,
of his music.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. He loves fashion, and he has a whole fashion line going on, which I don't know about. I hear it sucks. It looks like it sucks. I don't know about any of that. But when it comes to music, he has the ear for fucking music.
Okay.
If that's the only thing I can give to him, I'm giving it. I have to. You have to give it to him. I just have to. Everything else is as far as, being trying to be humble, because there's no humility or any kind of fashion thing. He's not very good at it.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of people on the internet just can't stand him.
Yeah,
he's on 9gag. They freaking thrash his ass 24/7.
Yeah, he makes a fool of himself. There's a line in the new album that says, This is a weird story, because you heard about him interrupting Taylor Swift when she won her first Grammy.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Or VMA or whatever it was. He grabbed the mic. Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best video of all time. Is the VMAs, know, and people hated him for that. But then he became back friends with Taylor Swift recently. They made up for that, right? Because he basically stole the spotlight from America's Sweetheart and some black guy, and so he has a line on the new album that says, to all my Southside N-words that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor Swift may still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous. Right?
I made that bitch famous.
Yeah. And people were like, whoa, he's going back at Taylor Swift. And then Kanye West came out. He's like, no, I showed the line to Taylor before that happened. I cleared it with her to make sure, because it's just a joke. It's funny. So she thought it was funny, and she said I could use it. And then Taylor Swift was like, no, I'd never said that.
Oh,
and then there was audio released from backstage at SNL, because last Saturday Kanye did SNL. It was the musical guest or whatever, and there was audio recorded from backstage where he was freaking out. He was yelling. He was like, "They took my goddamn set off of SNL. This is bullshit. Like they're fucking up my art." And then he's like, "And Taylor Swift too, that fake ass bitch." And and he said that because she came out and said, "No, I didn't clear that line with him. He never said that to me."
Oh my god.
But the thing is, there's rumors that she did say it was okay, but she double crossed him. She said, "No, it's good, it's okay." And then when the album came out, she was like, "Nope." And she totally fucked him over. Right? And then she won the Grammy for Album of the Year at the Grammys. I watched the Grammys last Monday, President's Day. And she won the Grammy for Album of the Year for 1989, her album. And when she was up there, she's like, you got to do this by yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in the people that love you. Don't ever let anyone take credit for making you famous. And everyone's like, oh, shit. Now she's going after Kanye for that line where he's like, I made that bitch famous. It's craziness. But she double-crossed him, that bitch.
Well,
that bitch double-crossed him.
That's
the rumor. The rumor is he played her the song. She said it was cool. And then she was like, no, I never said that. Because she's a lying hoe.
All's fair in love and war and fame, celebrity, right?
Yeah.
So he freaking embarrassed her in one of the biggest moments of her life.
Yeah.
And she freaking waited until she had his balls in a fucking vice, and then she just smashed them. So personally, man, because, you know, we're now dividing the art from the character. I'm not listening about his stuff.
Yeah.
I just think as an individual on this planet, he probably fucking deserved it. So
probably
enjoy your payback.
Yeah.
KW, what the fuck your name is, Kanye West.
Isn't that a weird story?
That is weird. It's actually pretty funny. And you know what? That's kind of stuff where I'm like, you know, chicas are scary in that way because they're patient.
Fuck.
They're patient. They'll
patient, yeah.
wait. They'll wait. They will freaking wait.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what happened.
Right when they have you where you want, that's when they just fucking kill you. Oh, man.
Kill you.
Well, yeah, socially, physically, emotionally. Like, there's a saying, men hurt your body, women hurt your soul.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Especially with rejection.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I had a lot of friends that were girls in high school and growing up, and I've seen them do that shit to each other.
To each other?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, I've seen them, like, slowly get this person up into this, like, just comfortability, like, where they don't
Dude,
go.
fuck.
And then they just fuck them over. And you're just like, that's scary.
That's cold.
Because if I don't like a guy, I'm going to go punch you in the damn face.
Yeah.
So,
or just freak out on him and then you'll just forget about it.
Or not talk to him or something like that. No, girls. That's why they say girls are devious.
Devious.
Fuck. Conniving. Intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Scary bastards.
Because this is the women that hate, or this is the podcast that hates women.
No.
Like last time, how we just bashed them for like.
I love girls. Love them.
Episode 8, we bashed women for the whole time, basically.
Apparently.
What were we talking about? I can't remember. Oh, that they're not funny. All that shit.
You were saying they weren't funny. I think they're funny.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they're funny. We're just talking about girls of guys. I've heard girls also talk about guys. And you know what?
Yeah.
We're just like, we're people living in our life. And we're one sex trying to live its life, another sex trying to live its life. Don't matter, man. We're all just human beings doing what we can do. But I think as a whole, like I honestly think like that's how girls go. Because they're not bigger and stronger and they're not as violent. But that don't mean that they're freaking powerless. Like at all. That just means they fight a different way.
Yeah, they do fight a different way.
Mm-hmm. Like we're like
sneaky bitches.
We're like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You know? Girls are like a laser.
Yeah.
It's freaking right to that tiny little point where it hurts the fucking most.
Like a fucking needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been rejected before?
Oh.
It sucks, doesn't it?
I am a male. I have therefore been rejected. So
it sucks, dude. In any form.
Sucks. Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks when you think you deserve something and you get rejected. Yeah. Because you're like, what? You're like, I feel like the universe isn't going the right way. Like, I deserved this. This was meant to be. This is what I trained for. Mm-hmm. Whether it pertains to women or like a professional job interview, something like that. Yeah. Those are the only really two things I can think of that you'd get rejected from. You know what I mean?
Anything that is a rejection of you.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Because you're you.
Sucks.
I mean, you at this moment, that's who you are. That's what you have to offer.
Yeah.
And
you're like, I deserve this.
Yeah.
I guess it's not very fair to say you deserve like a female, right?
No.
But you could be like,
no, it's not unfair.
You could be like, why doesn't she like me?
Because because what you're saying, it doesn't matter that it's a female. What you say is, I think I deserve to be happy.
Right. Yeah.
So you're not being particularly possessive. You're just kind of like, you know, like, I'm trying to enjoy my life. I think that we work. And if it doesn't work, obviously it hurts because that is, you then start questioning yourself. Yeah. And that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So, of course, rejection fucking sucks.
Rejection sucks. It makes you feel so empty and shitty.
Powerless.
Yeah.
Out of, like, control.
It's rough, yeah.
Dude, man.
I looked up some facts about rejection.
Mm-hmm. I saw that when I first came in here.
Rejection piggybacks on physical pain pathways in the brain. Totally understandable. Tylenol reduces the emotional pain rejection elicits, which that's a little weird one for me. I don't know if you should go popping pills when you get rejected, right?
Yeah.
Rejection served a vital function in our evolutionary past. Because like in hunter-gatherer past, if you got exiled from the group of people, it was basically a death sentence. That's what it says. So we have a need to be kind of a part of a group because we feel like out on our own, we're just going to get screwed over.
Rejection destabilizes our need to belong. Yeah, man, that freaking
right
creates surges of anger and aggression.
Yeah, dude.
No shit.
It definitely does. That's why dudes freak out when they get ejected by women.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Yeah, no boy.
I hate it. Rejection send us on a mission to seek and destroy our self-esteem.
Yeah, you start questioning yourself. Lowers our IQ. I wouldn't say it lowers our IQ.
Temporarily.
I would say it lowers our ability to focus.
Yeah.
So you don't get dumber, you just get unfocused.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that. That's bullshit. So
because it's like you were focused before. You're like, this is going to happen. I'm going to ask her out, or I'm going to apply for this job.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start thinking ahead of that. At least I do.
Yeah.
Like, where are we going to go? If I ask her out, oh, we'll go there. Yeah, we can go there because they have good coffee or whatever.
And then you start getting excited. You start getting adrenaline. Serotonin starts going because you start feeling good. You're like, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then it doesn't happen.
I know. It's bullshit. Or the job thing. You're like, I'm going to wear this. I can do this. I can work over here. You know, this is going to be an awesome place to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's quick. It's close to home. I don't have to drive very far, something like that. And then, boom. It's like you didn't get the job you were qualified for. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah, and then this is just a hard
but they say, like,
life.
I know. They say it makes you stronger and shit. And they say everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't know about that. There's a struggle with that for myself because it's like where everything happens for a reason. It's like define happens. It's like if a bird is flying through the jungle and it just has a heart attack and dies, is there a reason behind that, or is that just some random shit?
The bird's body falls to the ground and then decays and then becomes nutrients for the soil, and then a plant can grow out of that, and that plant grows into a tree, and that tree is used to build something that helps.
Or if it's like if I pass a stranger on the street and we both kind of look at each other and smile and keep going about your day, is there a reason for that? Passing? Probably not.
I think that's people trying to give themselves meaning and significance because they don't feel good without it.
Yeah.
So that whole like everything happens for a reason, it's like, no.
Yeah.
Everything can happen.
Yeah.
And it's because it happens. Like there's nothing you can change about it. That bird dying in the woods is the bird died.
Yeah.
But you know what? Stuff can happen because of that.
It can.
That circumstance can now open the doors for other things. So people are like, oh, that's the thing happening for a reason. It's like, no, there's no like ultimate plan of something that has predestinated your choices, your path.
Yeah.
It's just how stuff works.
Crazy.
So, I mean, I had a conversation with one of the people at work about why people do what they do. And one of the main things this person said was like, you know, I believe that we as humans are evil. I'm like, I don't agree with that.
Wow.
I believe that we all have good and dark in us in a philosophical sense because we're creatures. Right. We're living things.
And we all have the ability to make a good decision or a bad decision.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, there are social norms and social taboos. Like a person could be like, oh, I think it's okay to murder. Well, all other 200 people in that village don't think it's okay. So now you're bye-bye. Yeah. And it's like, oh, well, that creates right and wrong. It's like, no, it just creates social morals and taboos. That's all it does. So that doesn't mean that there's some higher power. That doesn't mean that one thing is evil or one thing's good. It's just something that's accepted. And it finally got down to the point where it's like, well, then, like, why would people do that? Like, if we don't have something that says, like, this is what we're going to do, then you're going to have people murdering or raping and killing. I'm like, no, that's a slippery slope fallacy. That doesn't count in an argument. That's illogical. And there is a saying, which I love, which is arguing with the person that has foregone all reason is like administering medicine to the dead.
Fuck.
So I told him, I'm like, can I be honest with you? He's like, oh, of course. And I'm like, I think people that are religious and say that they're good because of the religion are cop-outs, and they're freaking weak, because that means you're only doing something good because you think you're going to get rewarded for it in the end.
Yeah.
Or if you don't do something good, you're going to get in trouble. So you do something good to get something.
Right.
Versus me, I do something good because I feel like that's what I need to do, and it makes the people I love happy.
Yeah.
Versus, oh, I prayed today, I'm not going to hell when I die.
Yeah.
Yay. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, fuck that way of thinking. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It takes away all choices. It takes away all paths that we have to just be ourselves.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a cop out if you do something bad and you were like, the devil got to me.
Oh, the devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. Fucking psychos.
That's not good. You got to take responsibility.
Oh, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
Freaking
definitely.
psychos. That's my personal opinion as far as that belief system.
Yeah.
So, with that said, you now know that people saying these things, like it happens for a reason, it's cop out. It's just life. Roll with it. You can either lay down and die, or you can get up and go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's tough when you have your heart set on shit, though.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd be a freaking cop by now, and that shit didn't happen.
Yeah,
because of stuff choices I made and things that were out of my control.
Yeah,
and you know what? I can go be drunk and freaking whine about it, or I can just move on and do something else.
Yeah.
So I've moved on and done something else.
Yeah, I'm taking drum lessons.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So when did you start those?
Wednesday.
Nice. Who's teaching you?
A man named Cole McAvoy.
Cole
McAvoy. Gives a lot of local lessons in keyboards, drums, bass, and electric guitar and shit.
Dude, this is just one of those musically talented people. Just play everything.
Plays everything.
What if I gave him some bagpipes if he could play? Damn, you're good at everything.
Probably. But I had a lot of fun. It was really fun.
That's good, man. I've always wanted to learn to play the drums, but I don't have the money.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an expensive hobby.
Yes. I asked him about the electric, the electric drum set with just the pads.
Oh, I've seen those.
You just plug into the wall and plug headphones in. That's about $300. But like a real set is like $1,400. Yeah. He's like, you just buy one piece at a time, know, and just wait.
And then you maintain it, and then you have to get new things because it breaks.
Yeah.
And then because I was thinking about, I have 2 guitars, a violin, and a tin whistle, and I really want to learn to play the violin, and tin whistle, and the guitar. I don't think I'm going to be able to play the guitar.
I tried to teach myself a long time ago, and that lasted about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for me.
But the drums are really fun.
Yeah.
It makes my brain work in a completely different way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of mental fucking work.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was just doing stuff, and he's like, do this pattern. And because there's 2 drum sets next to each other, he's like, just do this pattern, and then I would do it. But I have to think about every single hit. I do it for like 5 minutes, just doing the same pattern. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, doing my foot thing on the bass drum as well. And I have to think about every single one. Because when I space out or stop thinking, then I just screw up. But he's just doing it and fucking thinking about what he's going to watch tonight or what he's going to make for dinner.
Yeah.
And I have to think about, and it's just like, afterwards, I was just mentally exhausted. But I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, it's interesting when your body gets to that pattern of experience and muscle memory. I mean, I've watched people that are reading, and then, like, you watch their fingers, and they're like...
Weird.
It's like, are they playing the piano, or are they typing shit in their brain? I mean, what are they doing?
Weird.
But they're multitasking because...
Yeah.
It's just like how...
Like how I'm a champion texter and driver.
Yeah. Or like how at work, I can work with tools while not thinking about it. Like,
totally.
Like I'm listening to podcasts and audiobooks and music, and I'm like, especially when I listen to a book, like I'm paying attention to the damn book.
And your body's just moving.
And I'm just like kind of doing my own thing.
It's crazy.
That's what you get to at that drums. Now, the hard shit is when you start not just like 1, 2, 3 happening at the same time, but when you got that 4.
Yeah.
Because remember when Rock Band and all that shit came out and they had the drum set?
Yeah. Like
I could do the bass and the drum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like once like this leg started getting really like into it, like the bass was just like, and I was like, I can't do it. Like it's fucking hard.
It is hard, dude.
So
it's crazy.
All power to you, man. Yeah, I've been thinking about selling my guitars and using it to buy one of those electrical drum sets.
Yeah, I think I might buy one eventually if I continue to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just plug headphones in. He's like, the good thing about that is nobody else in the house can hear you. Mm-hmm. Practice. Because he's like, when he did it when he was 9, everybody in his family could hear how shitty he was until he got good. So he's like, I totally get it. It takes all that away.
Mm-hmm.
So I will if I continue to enjoy it.
Plus, you want to annoy neighbors.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah.
Fuck yeah, do it, man.
But yeah, this is my way of trying to get my mind off stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than
cool.
That's a productive and building rather than destruction.
Yeah.
So I greatly improve that. As a friend of yours, go for it.
Thanks. But it does cost. It's about $100 a month
Yeah.
for an hour a week,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think is that bad. 25 to $20 for an hour.
Dude, I was thinking like on the way here,
Yeah.
and we didn't talk about this pre-stuff. This just happens to be like the same thought process.
Yeah, because I'm not telling people, so nobody tell anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, universe.
I'm just joking. I was driving here, and I was thinking about the violin. Because I'm listening to a band called Kirkmount, which is some old family friends of mine who have been playing instruments since they were freaking born.
Yeah.
And they play old-fashioned Celtic stuff, and one of the main things they play in there is the violin
Yeah.
and the fiddle. And I have one. I fucking love that. That instrument is amazing.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to play.
Yeah.
And so I was like...
It's only 3 strings, right?
No, it's 4.
Okay, 4.
Yeah, it's 4
Yeah.
strings. But the only thing about it is you don't have like points of reference
Yeah.
on the strings.
Yeah.
Like it's all about knowing where it is and
Yeah.
like muscle memory. And then you got to like figure out how to strum or how to bow correctly and the right
Yeah.
angles to get the right notes and like how to make this screeching note that sounds like a fucking dying cat
Yeah.
combined with this note that sounds like nails on a chalkboard and
Yeah.
make those two sound fucking beautiful. You know, it's
Yeah.
hard.
When I watch Sherlock, the new Sherlock show on Netflix or whatever, and he plays the violin, I'm like, damn, I should play the violin.
It's a cool one.
Because he just does it when he thinks about like the case or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He just got to go by himself alone and stare out the window and just play the violin.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's fucking badass.
And it's a freaking versatile and very emotionally deep instrument.
Right.
And I have a friend that plays the violin or has known how to play it. And so we're kind of like wanting to learn again. And I was thinking about, like, if I paid for somebody to teach me, like a
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, let's say like an hour lessons, do $20 for
Yeah.
an hour.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times do I do it? Oh, I do it twice a week. It's like, well, that's 40 that's $160 a month. So
But you may only need like 2 or 3 months. You know what I mean?
to get the basics and then you can start practicing.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. And I was like, well, what if I did just like one and I did it like a $30 an hour or just kept it at 20. So now it's like, okay, that's only $80 a month
Yeah.
to do an hour a week with this person.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that enough to get started? Yeah,
Well,
it's
you might
gotta
need a
be.
couple months. You know, I'm not going to be having drum lessons forever, but I may have it for half a year or something till I get really good.
Yeah.
And eventually me and the guy are just jamming, and he's not even teaching me. We're just like jamming together. And it's like, okay, I don't need to pay for this anymore.
Yeah, so now you can start getting up. You can start practicing until you get to that point where now you have achieved a good understanding of the
Yeah.
basics.
Well, then what you need to do is you just need to get together with the people who play music.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys all just fuck around, and that's where you learn a lot more.
You got a ton of people here too. Yeah,
Yeah.
in town, a ton of people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's a gentleman we work with who's actually been drumming for years and years and years, and he's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's actually getting ready to audition for a music school over in Portland. And he's getting super excited about it, and he's practicing all the time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, it's coming up soon. Like, you're going to freaking go, and you're going to do great. He's like, I don't know. I'm worried about it. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, just, well,
Because that's rejection, dude.
yeah, it's there you go,
Yeah.
a rejection. And I told him, like, you know what? You just need to go, and you need to show that this is something you really want to do, and that you have a basic skill and understanding that you can do good.
Yeah.
And if they don't take you, like, if that's not enough,
Yeah.
then fuck them. Go find someone else.
Yeah.
So there's that saying, there's more than one fish in the sea or whatever
Yeah.
that crap that is.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. I agree with that. But I've always liked to look at it more of like a path. There's more than just one path to
Yeah.
A and B.
Yeah. That's true.
Infinite paths. So
It's true. It is infinite pass.
just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Meet the Robinson. Like an amazing movie. Keep moving forward.
Never seen it.
It's a kids thing. You,
Oh, okay.
you have to have kids to watch it. But it just has a really good story. Like the kids' basic version of don't stop.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep going. Stuff will set you off. Stuff will knock you down. Just keep going.
Fucking, I don't know what to do about the car thing.
The car thing,
Yeah.
you're going to get it fixed, or you're going to have to get a new car, or you're going to have to buy a damn bike. Dude, like,
Yeah.
you're going to have, like, you're not going to die if your car doesn't get fixed.
Yeah. It's true. Well, I may. It may fucking blow up on the highway.
Ah, shit.
You know what I mean?
Well, way to go. Shoot my argument right in the throat. Now my argument got destroyed. Now I
Yeah.
have to find a new way to live, thinking about stuff. God damn you. You ruined my philosophy.
Ruined.
Yeah. Well, then if you did die, then guess what, man? You ain't got to worry about anything.
Amen.
So I'll take your dog. Cash, you want to come live with me?
Yeah, he says yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care. That's cool. Let's do it. So now the only thing then Cash will have to worry about if my dog, being the snobby bitch she is, will get all up in his grill about it. So I think he'll put her in her place, though.
Probably.
My dog's so snooty, man. It's not even funny. She's the kind of dog where she's like, hey, I want to say that other dog. I want to say hi. And she'll go up and she'll smell its butt. And she'll be like, all right, I'm done with you. And then she just ignores the dog for the rest of the time. And I was like, God, you're such a bitch. You need to be nicer.
Yeah, right?
So, yeah.
I forget to do the plugs in the beginning.
The plugs?
Yeah, like find us on iTunes. You can rate and review the show. Subscribe. Find us on Facebook. We both have our own personal pages. You can like the page. We're also on YouTube where you can subscribe, and those are the places you can find us.
Yeah.
I should say it right at the beginning so that whoever clicks on the video sees it, and people who bail before this point, still get that.
Well,
I should write it down somewhere.
Well, you do understand that the people that are watching this either already know we're on YouTube or on iTunes.
It's true.
So
that's a good point. Yeah.
So yeah, the plugs are important.
Yeah.
But not so much.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
This is the only show I'm doing now.
The only show.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
I'd always want to produce a show. I want 2 people who want to do a show together, or 3, and I just produce the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do that eventually.
When's that coming, you think?
I don't know.
Just whenever?
Whenever 2 people or 3 people, not including me, feel like they want to do a show together, then when I have a studio at the new place, we can use that, because I'm not building the studio to not use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I can just sit there and either not be on mic or have a mic and like rarely talk,
Uh-huh.
and then just fucking have them talk.
Fuck yeah.
Eventually it'll work.
Dude, and having that place with a nice room set up and everything, or just even when you get to the point where you're like, fuck it, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find somebody out there.
It'll happen. I think that'd be cool.
Would you care about the topic?
No.
So, like, if someone wanted to come in and do a religious-based show.
Fuck.
I got you. Or someone wanted to come in and do
that's a tricky one.
Anti-Muslim show.
No, okay. I do care about the topic.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not saying I have to be interested in the topic, but I don't want to do those kind of topics where I'm just uncomfortable.
You don't want to choose the topic. Well, technically, you're still choosing, but yeah, I totally get what you're saying. So, but you're like, they want to talk about books, they would talk about beer, they want to talk about music, they want to talk about anything,
relationships,
anything that doesn't offend you personally.
Yeah, I guess.
You're good with.
I don't get offended easily, but if there's want to just bash Muslims or like bash gay people the whole time, then it's like, okay.
You don't want your name.
I don't want my name
on
that.
Like that.
No.
Yeah. I totally understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, everyone.
Or even, could you imagine a show that you produce that's just like 3 chicks talking?
That would be freaking funny.
That'd be awesome.
I would just like you would learn so much.
Yeah.
So they'd have to be chicks like closely though.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even that.
Or like a husband and wife combo that want to do a show together.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something just crazy left field.
Oh,
That'd be sweet.
I was listening to Drunken Lullabies, which is a podcast I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And they did an episode where it's the 2 main hosts.
And their wives.
One of theirs wives, and they refer to it as my wife or the wife. And then the other guy, the main guy, his girlfriend, who they called Freckles. And it was funny because as these people play, they get drunker and drunker and drunker. And they were like starting to like kind of like, you know how guys like really fuck with each other a lot?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you're so hot. And the guy's like, whatever, make it up. It's like, I love you. And they're like, they're drunk and they're freaking like screwing around with each other. And then like the wife comes in and she's like, okay, I feel like really weird that us girls are being left out of this. Like, what's happening right now? And you're just like, oh my God, that's so true. Like these girls are witnessing a male ritual of just like screwing with each other to make each other laugh.
Right.
And to them, it's like really weirding them out because like if you produced a show with girls, you would witness that kind of stuff. Like you would see girls screwing with each other and you'd be kind of like,
what?
This is like really weird.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be crazy weird.
That'd be like a social experiment, a social study while doing a show.
Yeah.
So you would learn so freaking much.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
But I mean, there's shows like that are already out there.
Obviously, yes.
But how many shows are just 2 dudes just talking about whatever.
A lot.
A lot. That's why it'd be cool to have something like in left field where it's like, I don't know, some sort of love triangle, 3 people that want to do a show together that have like some open relationship. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
I get you. I totally understand. It'd be like a deaf person talking to a blind person. Try and do that as a podcast.
How are you gonna have a deaf person?
It would have to be. It would have to be a video podcast, but you would witness these 2 handicapped individuals
like sign languaging.
Try to break. They couldn't because the guy's blind. He can't see sign language.
Oh my god!
So you would witness these people coming over the adversities and obstacles of their handicaps to communicate.
That'd be crazy.
So that would be really cool to see.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like the deaf leading the blind or the blind leading the deaf or something like that. It'd be an interesting concept.
A show of blind people.
Yeah.
Or little people.
Which is, yeah. Little tiny people. Oh, shit, man.
So,
do you mind if I plug?
No.
For some of mine? So, hey,
of course not. As long as you plug on the other shit.
Oh, of course I will. Did you not listen to the intro we did?
Yeah.
So, everyone, I'm trying to start a podcast as well, and I'm finding out one thing that I already kind of knew, but I didn't know really as well until a moment ago. I'm fucking retarded when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
Like, I really am. Like, I'm your basic, I use a computer to Google and watch videos and Facebook. That's it.
Right.
I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to work recording programs. I don't know how to freaking download shit from the damn cloud.
Yeah. Upload shit.
I felt so infantile. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't know how to figure this out. And I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, all right, I'm a smart guy.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a mechanic. I know how to work with tools.
Yeah.
I know how to do math and write and all that kind of stuff. I'm intelligent. Why can I not figure out how to get that file to that fucking file?
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
It was driving me nuts. And so Brad here helped me out, which was freaking amazing. And I handed him my iPad, and he did in 5 minutes what I had spent an hour trying to fucking do by myself and still was not able to. So,
dude, that's how I am with mechanical shit, though. Like,
really?
I can't figure shit out, and then all of a sudden a buddy comes along and they're just like pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh,
really?
Yeah,
that's all I needed. Yeah, it's interesting, and it shows that we all have different strengths.
Yeah.
So all that being said, I'm starting a podcast called A Pint with Mike, and I'm going to interview a lot of the locals here in this awesome town of Sandpoint, the people that are making this place a better place to live, that are moving us forward in a way of saying,
yeah,
at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's just really entertaining. It's about 20. They're going to be about 20 to 30 minutes long, really chill.
So these people are like political people?
Not just political.
They're like artsy people?
They are people that are
passionate about shit?
Affecting their community in positive ways.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm going for.
Gotcha.
So I got a lot of people lined up. I got people in politics. I got people in theater. I got people in art. I got people in local businesses.
Right.
I got people in the food industry. I've got people that are just, in essence, really cool people that do good things for this community. And that's what I'm going for.
You could interview my dude who teaches music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be someone I'm really interested in.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of using it as a local driven thing.
Think globally, act locally.
I'm thinking, I mean, it'd be cool to go globally, but
think globally, act locally.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, think globally, act locally. I kind of want to bring the community like more together.
Yeah.
So now when you're walking down the street, you're like, oh, that's that person. They do this and this and this and this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think it'd be cool. And if that goes bigger,
I'd listen to it.
That'd be really cool. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So once again, it's going to be called A Pint with Mike. And I'm going to be trying to get my first episode out today. We'll see how that works. And then I'm probably going to punch out like one a month just to start with, because this is a small town. I don't want to interview too many people in a month. So,
that's a good point. It's a small town. You might run through everybody.
Exactly. So, but I know people all over the world. I've been around.
Yeah.
So I have other people I can interview.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting trying to work that program with somebody who's in Switzerland.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, the thing is, too, just because somebody who's making the community a positive place is on your show for like the first time or the second time doesn't mean that's the only time. They can come back on.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That is very
like
true.
6 months from now, whoever's on your first episode or second one can come back on and update you about shit or whatever he or she wants to do in the future, you know?
I didn't think about that. That's true.
That's a big one. Because on Joe Rogan and stuff, there's guys who have been on there like 20 times.
Oh, yeah. And I've seen it on the Nerdist. They've had people there on there multiple times, too.
Yeah, so that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Maybe not back to back, but maybe like after a couple months, come back on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? The best part about it is it's a way for me to get ingrained into the community too and try to help it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person that I really want to be involved and I want to help people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about myself because I personally think I'm kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel better, you know? But that's it. That's it, everyone. That was for me anyways. That's the end of my plug. So, and
hope it works. I
definitely know you're one of the guys I want to have as an interview.
I'm not. I don't fall into those categories though.
Don't matter.
But yeah, okay.
You're somebody that's
so you're gonna have your friends on as well.
Some of them.
Okay.
You know, well, because I want to do like these are the people that are like affecting our community, but then I also want to have like a session called the unknown citizen.
Okay.
The unknown citizen, and
right, that's cool. That's a good idea too.
Yeah, because then you get to know people more.
Yeah.
Like there's this guy that keeps coming into the coffee shop I love going to, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know what he did. All I know is he had a dog, and he drove it was like a 4Runner or a Tacoma. There we go.
Yeah.
That's all I knew about him. He makes guitars in town and sells them for a lot of money.
Jeez.
And apparently one of the guitars he made recently, he found an old pallet, took it, cut the wood up, shaped the wood, stained it, and made a freaking guitar out of it, and sold that guitar for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
A fucking pallet. That's
crazy.
And I would never have known.
Right.
Never. So the unknown citizen, I think, would be a really cool session.
That's a good one.
So when I don't know how I'm going to handle is when I get with somebody who doesn't interview well.
Right.
Isn't very good at carrying on conversations.
That's the problem with guests.
Yeah.
Because you never know. It's a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. So
you're just going to have to carry it on your own.
I'll do the best I can.
Yeah.
So, but I'm chatty as shit. Everyone can tell because I fucking talk a lot.
Right.
So
plus, you're not going to be doing these for like an hour, right?
No, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
So trying to carry...
Anybody should be able to have a conversation for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, and then, especially since some of these people are like doing like really crazy, like they're busy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, you want to meet up and talk for an hour and a half?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, dude, you have a half hour? I'll buy you a beer. Let's chill and talk. So...
It's a good idea.
That's good, man. I'm hoping it's going to go really well.
I hope so, too. I want to hear it.
Mm-hmm. So that's mine. A Pint with Mike, everybody. And I'm going to be plugging for the Point Podcast all the time on there.
Good.
So networking.
Episode 9 of the Point Podcast.
Yeah.
Brad and Mike will be back next week for episode 10, our 10th episode.
Oh, shit. Dude, we should pop some champagne.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, I like wine. I don't like super, well, okay.
Like, you should give me a good recommendation, a wine recommendation.
A wine recommendation? Mm-hmm. Well, our director worked at the Ponderay Winery and has been dealing with wine for a long time. The only thing is...
Like a bottle I can buy at, like, Safeway.
Yeah, they're good. There's good wines at Safeway.
There's just a billion of them, and I don't know what the fuck to buy.
Now, is this a wine you just want to sit and drink, or is this a wine you want to have with food?
No.
Because, like, a red wine could be, like, really strong and dry, but, like, if you drink it while eating a certain type of food, it makes the wine taste better.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want it to stand alone.
Oh, okay. Then I would go with the white, a Zinfandel or something. I mean, shit, if you want.
White.
Yeah. You can go with the white. Prosecco is always really good. A Moscato is a really good, just chill drinking wine.
Gotcha.
Like those dark ones, I don't know enough about wine to like shit out a lot. Those are the only ones I know that I can just sit there and drink and enjoy.
Okay. So
a white or a rose. Those are usually more kind of like the sweeter ones, the ones that aren't as dry and as
right.
You know,
alcohol-y.
No, they have alcohol.
Well, yeah, but the dry ones, it seems like they seem stronger.
Well, yeah,
like
that's what I mean, like
the
bitterness and like the dryness. Those seems to be the reds.
Okay.
So I usually don't drink a lot of reds just out of the glass.
Yeah.
When I drink reds, I usually am eating. So like steak or pastas or something like that.
Okay.
Roses are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, that it?
Yeah.
That's good. Everyone.
Episode 9. I got to go to the bathroom really bad.
Freaking love you guys. You guys have a good one. Thank you for listening.
We'll be back next week.
All right. See you later.